Big SHIB coin news today with the coin being listed on Coinbase Pro. Let's take a look at what happened to the price when this was announced. How's it going, guys? Ryan here and welcome back to another crypto video, and we're once again taking a look at some of the price action that's gone on with the Shiba Inu token, SHIB coin, whatever you'd like to call it. And this is all as a result of being listed on Coinbase in the US, Coinbase Pro more specifically. But before we take a look at the impact, please remember to give this video a thumbs up if you do enjoy it and subscribe for more of this sort of content. We cover crypto, stocks, investing and wealth management, so if that tickles your fancy, make sure you hit the subscribe and turn on bell notifications. I'd also love to know your thoughts down in the comments section below on whether you think there are going to be even more exchanges that start listing SHIB. But without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. Coinbase Pro listed this announcement on their Twitter stating inbound transfers for CHZ, Keep and SHIB are now available in the regions where trading is supported. Traders cannot place orders and no orders will be filled. Trading will begin on or after 9 AM Pacific time on Thursday, the 17th of the 6th, if liquidity conditions are met. As always, guys, welcome to CoinSpot, not to be mixed up with the US exchange Coinbase, but if you are looking to purchase crypto including SHIB, there is a link to CoinSpot down in the description of this video where you can sign up and start buying SHIB and many other cryptos as well. But let's take a look at the effect that the price listing of SHIB on Coinbase has had, and as you can see, we have had a phenomenal increase in the value of SHIB. Look at that, that is massive. And we jumped all the way up here in Aussie dollars to 13.15. That is huge, guys, considering when we zoom out a little bit, we've had pretty average sort of days, and it looks like we're coming up now. And one pattern I can see forming on the hourly is in, I suppose, the short term, we do have what appears to be a flag pattern, which is great news. You can see it's actually probably a bit more of a pennant than it is a flag. I wonder if I can make these a bit thicker so you guys can see. Yeah, let's do that for you guys so you can see these lines a lot better. And then let's just put one more in, and this is basically known as a pennant formation, which we are seeing here. It's getting tight, which means it's going to break out in the near future, which is great news. Hopefully we break upwards, and I suspect we would, given the fact that we've been in a bit of a little uptrend here. Now if we actually zoom out slightly more, we can see that this is almost, actually no, in fact this is a cup and handle pattern, a reversal pattern. We can see the cup is formed here, and the flag that we were just taking a look at is actually the handle. And that is, as I mentioned, a reversal pattern. Given we've been going down and sideways for, you know, the past few weeks, this could be a great indication that at least in the short term we might be going to test new levels of resistance. As I mentioned, we had some of our key points up here which have already been hit that we targeted in our last video, but where could we go from here? Well, I always like to use the methodology that the pole on a flag is where it's going to go next. So let's take this pole, grab that one, let's move it to right about here, right at the tip. Let's say it broke out right now. Where would we be going to? Well, it actually lines up beautifully. It would be going basically back to the next point of resistance on the short-term chart. So in Australian dollars, that is roughly 1561, which is a great point to get to. And that will really be one of our, I suppose, core points when it comes to seeing a genuine recovery in SHIB coin. And that's due to the fact that, as you can see as we start to scroll along the side here, this has been a point that has been touched on numerous occasions. Lots of price actions occurred around there, and as a result, it is a key point of resistance that we need to try and break through. Now, we do have support as well. And where is that support? Well, let's grab this, chuck that down there. Let's see. Our support point is probably roughly about here. You can see once again all the price action as we move along that has occurred. Let me just move this over to the left slightly more so you can see better. All the price action that's occurred over the past few weeks at these points in time. That is a massive area of support for us and will act as one for us to bounce off in the dire situation that we unfortunately do drop and the pennant doesn't break out, and that's at roughly 11.45 Australian. So great point to go for. Now it's quite obvious what my target probably is from this video. It's up here and it's going to be at this 1560 point roughly, but I just want to add in the daily. Let's have a look at what's happened from a daily perspective. Yeah, not much data at the moment, but you can see we had a big jump based on what we saw previously. Maybe let's just shorten that down slightly to the 4 hourly. There we go. In fact, it's actually gone on just to the right a bit more. Oh, we just saw a little bit of a green pip there, which is good news. Hopefully we're going to see a break upwards within the next few hours and continue our positive run. Coinbase opening has been fantastic news. Now, let's just chuck in some moving averages. Grab this one here, the 20 and the 50. They're always great indicators to use. So let's make the 50 a red one, chuck that in, and then we're going to turn this bluish purplish one into the 20. And what I suspect we'll see is that golden cross has just occurred, which is awesome news. And the golden cross, as I've mentioned to you previously, is where the short-term moving average crosses above the longer-term moving average. Fantastic news, guys. We've been not seeing too much good action occur, and when it has crossed previously, it's unfortunately failed very, very quickly. But we have seen a real positive version of it here, and I expect that we're going to see a real increase in the valuation. And the more of these sort of listings we start to get, including, you know, Coinbase, obviously for Australians on CoinSpot, if we get listed on things such as, you know, eToro, Robinhood, all those sorts of exchanges, that is going to be huge. It really opens the customer base for us and it drives demand. This is what drives the volume. The reason we jumped up so much is because we basically opened up to a whole new range of customers, which drove the price straight up. Oh, that's a terrible line. Drove the price straight up in that direction, and it was severe. So imagine what happens next when we get listed on even more exchanges. We start to see this on a regular basis, and the more demand there is, the bigger the community grows, the higher the price is going to rise. That's the analysis for today, guys. I wanted to keep it real simple, real clean, and basically just touch on the fact that we are now listed on Coinbase, which is awesome news for SHIB holders, and it opens up a completely new audience, which is fantastic. If you did enjoy today's video, please remember to leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more of this sort of content. Cover SHIB on a very regular basis, many other coins and cryptos, as well as stocks, wealth management, and investing in general. So hit subscribe, turn on alerts, let me know down in the comments what exchange you think that SHIB is going to be listed on next. And with that, guys, I hope you have an awesome day. I'll see you next time. Cheers.